gentlemen, welcome to the Raiders season preview show. You know who I am, Erin Coscarelli, alongside my guy, Eric Allen, my six-time Pro Bowler. It's so good to see you.
Oh, so great to be here with you again, Erin. I'm so excited about the season kicking off. Let's go.
We are excited. I'm about to blast off.
Yeah,
all right.
That's right.
We'll be breaking down all the Raiders offseason storylines, including free agent signings. We got Gus Bradley taking over the defense. We are very excited about that. The 2021 NFL Draft and a whole lot more for you folks at home. But first, let's take a look back at the start of the Raiders' inaugural season in Las Vegas.
There's a dark jewel glimmering in the Nevada desert. It graces the Las Vegas skyline, shining silver and black amongst the glamour and glitz. Some call it the Death Star, and if ever a building channeled the spirit of its denizens, it's this one, Allegiant Stadium, the new home of the Las Vegas Raiders. Just down the road from the stadium is the Raiders' brand new state-of-the-art practice facility, where the Silver and Black are working to add to their championship legacy of old.
Welcome to the Death Star. My father always said that the greatness of the Raiders is in its future. This magnificent stadium was built on the backs of thousands of players, coaches, administrators, and fans who for the past 60 years have proudly worn the silver and black. So take pride every time you step on this field. You are the Raiders. Just win, baby. Welcome home.
The Raiders had to wait to debut their prized stadium, first traveling to the East Coast to take on the Panthers. Derek Carr began the strangest season in NFL history by going deep.
Touchdown Raiders!
The Carolina Heat had nothing on Josh Jacobs, who scorched the Panthers for 3 touchdowns.
Here's Jacobs, right side, 5-yard line, end zone touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
This is the beginning of a new era. Can't wait. Exciting times, man, in Las Vegas. When you look at it from the outside, you know it's gonna be special on the inside. All these all-time greats. Man, this thing here is beautiful, baby. Give me a little time. Give me a little time. Well, here you have it, baby. The Death Star. Look at the colors, silver, black, all over the place. This is what it looks like to play in Vegas, boy. Brand, shiny, spanking new. Man, I just wish all the fans could be here and take in this first game.
Owner Mark Davis stood with Raider Nation, vowing to not go to games until the fans could return once the COVID-19 pandemic had subsided. Raiders legend Charles Woodson was in attendance, filming a feature on Allegiant Stadium. While he was there, he witnessed history.
Come on. Come on. Hey. What's up, baby?
Love you, bro.
Hey, man.
Yep. You know what time it is?
Tonight, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Please welcome Carol Davis. She is here tonight to light the torch in memory of and tribute to Al Davis, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win.
We all we got, baby. You gonna get everything out of me. I tell you every time. Get all of it from me, all right? Give me everything you got and let's see what happens. 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3.
It only took a quarter for the Raiders to feel right at home.
The Raiders down by 10 points. Ingold is the lead blocker. Carr's gonna throw. Dumps it to him for a touchdown. Beautiful, they went to Alec Ingold.
There we go with the fullback, man.
That is the first touchdown by the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium.
Nobody in the stadium thought the fullback was gonna get the ball. They had me fooled.
First latest touchdown.
I love this. I love every part of this. Why they did such...
Carr in the pocket, throws end zone. Touchdown, Raiders!
Win, no matter what, win.
Tied at 17 in the second half, the Raiders seized their opportunity.
Be aggressive as heck, okay? Compete your tail off. You never know when it's the play we need, all right?
Darren Waller gave the Raiders everything they needed, catching 12 passes for over 100 yards. He also gave them their first lead in Las Vegas.
Oh, my dog! Yeah. He's a special talent, man. I think he's gonna have a big year. Hey, empty the tank for me. It's gonna come down to the end, all right?
Toss play over to the Raiders, Jalen Richard this time, and he got a first down, touchdown! Touchdown!
Yeah, boom! Yeah!
Now, this is a two-touchdown lead.
Jalen Richard, the ball carrier.
Proud of you, proud of you. That's why I love football, baby.
After the Saints trimmed the lead to 7, the Raiders chewed the clock, needing a final field goal to put the game away.
All right, here comes your 55-yarder.
Make this kick, Daniel. Make this kick, Daniel.
Good snap, good hold. Kick on its way. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Job's not done.
Not even close.
Job's not done.
The Las Vegas Raiders win their first game ever at Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, we get a win, man. Oh, man. Love it. They want to start this thing off right.
The heart of Allegiant Stadium is a monument to Raiders tradition. The torch, in honor of the late Al Davis, is the most prominent feature in the building. It bears one of the Silver and Black's most famous mantras.
The fire that burns brightest in this organization is the will to win.
The fire to win blazes deep inside quarterback Derek Carr.
It's our time. Don't wait for it to happen. Go make it happen. Let's go. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Right.
In 2020, Carr had one of his best seasons, setting career highs in both passing yards and passer rating.
Complete. Here's the tight end, Foster Moreau. Touchdown. Jackpot, baby.
He became the Raiders' all-time leader in touchdown passes, breaking Hall of Famer Ken Stabler's franchise record.
Hey, DC. I love that.
Carr and the Raiders haven't found much affection in Arrowhead Stadium in recent years.
Nothing left to be said. We know what we got to do. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
But these were the Las Vegas Raiders, bold and brash, standing toe-to-toe with the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs.
Ruggs battles for it and caught it. What a catch by Ruggs.
The pride and poise of the Silver and Black was on full display as the resilient Raiders scored 3 second-quarter touchdowns.
Great start, great start, great start.
If I throw it up to you, please, you or nobody.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know you did. My dog.
Carr's going for the home run ball. Got a man open. It's Ruggs. There he is. Ruggs. Touchdown. Jackpot, baby. Can't keep up with Mr. Ruggs when he gets deep. 72-yard touchdown. What a comeback for Derek Carr. Vegas leads it.
First and many, kid. First and many. Good job.
Tied at 24 in the third quarter, the Raiders took control.
The Raiders keeping the ball away from Mahomes. Here's Jacobs again. 5. Battles for the end zone. Jackpot, baby. Raiders touchdown. They took 8 minutes off the clock with that touchdown drive.
They can't stop us. They can't stop us now. We got to keep going.
It was the Raiders' defense that looked unstoppable, forcing punts on the Chiefs' first 3 drives of the second half. On Kansas City's 4th drive, the silver and black was even better.
It is picked up by the Raiders. How's that for a defense coming alive?
Our defense is playing great right now. Keep doing the right thing, okay? All right, finish it now. Let's go.
Vegas salted it away. Congratulations to Derek Carr on his first win ever at Arrowhead Stadium. What a great victory this is for your Las Vegas Raiders.
In 2021, the Raiders added 2 men to their Hall of Fame roster. The name Tom Flores is legendary. The first quarterback to take a snap for the Silver and Black, Flores became the first man to win the Super Bowl as a player, assistant coach, and head coach. He led the Wild Card Raiders to victory in Super Bowl 15, becoming the first Latino coach to raise the Lombardi Trophy.
To Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes, you were magnificent out there today.
He was named Coach of the Year in 1982. Then, the following year, guided the Raiders to another dominant win in Super Bowl 18.
The Los Angeles Raiders as the Kings of the Hill in Super Bowl 18.
Just win, baby.
They only remember the win. I remember second place. Let's do what we came to do today, baby.
Few men in Raiders history have embodied the swagger of the Silver and Black more than Charles Woodson. Woodson was drafted 4th overall in 1998 and immediately made an impact, earning Associated Press Rookie of the Year honors. After 8 years with the Raiders, Woodson left for Green Bay, where he won Super Bowl 45. In 2013, Woodson returned home.
That's what it takes, 20 sacks. Yeah, we made a little history.
Charles Woodson's legacy is now secure as he joins the rest of the Raiders legends in the Hall of Fame. The defense did Woodson proud on a blustery day in Cleveland. Like the autumn wind swirling around the stadium, the Raiders blew away the Browns' offense. Josh Jacobs was just as punishing, pounding the Browns 31 times for a career-high 129 yards. One touchdown was all the Raiders needed to secure the win.
Renfro with a touchdown, and it's game over, baby.
Yup, way to run that. Keep going.
Josh Jacobs had a stellar sophomore season. He became the first Raiders running back since Hall of Famer Marcus Allen to rush for back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He was also the first Raider in franchise history to reach that mark in each of his first 2 seasons.
Great run. Hey, that's why they came to see you. Tell you, take us home.
Hand off to Jacobs, dives over the top, end zone. Jackpot, baby.
Keep coming, bro.
Wearing the Raiders logo demands a commitment to excellence, and second-year standout Max Crosby answered the call.
Let's go. Big game changers, baby.
Allen looks downfield, forced out of the pocket, comes off to his left, still looks deep down the field. Now he's in a foot race. Max Crosby, going to get credit for this sack.
Yes, sir.
For the second straight year, Crosby led the team in sacks.
He is brought down, and that is Mad Max Crosby.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mad Max and the Raiders visited SoFi Stadium for the first time and made themselves at home.
Formation. Here comes Jacobs, right side angle with a block. 10, 5, touchdown is the call.
After falling behind at halftime, Derek Carr went to work. Carr threw for a pair of scores, passing Darryl LaMonica for the most games with multiple touchdown passes in Raiders history. Holding a 5-point lead and in the shadow of its own end zone, Las Vegas bet everything on its defense.
6 seconds remaining. Herbert's on second down and goal, takes the snap, fires the lob right side, jump, Williams grabs it, couldn't hang on. Isaiah Johnson, the defender, did a tremendous job. 1 second on the clock.
Wow, talk about drama.
Herbert's going to take the snap, lob it to the right, high, caught, grabbed in the air.
Oh, that ball bounced around. The Raiders are celebrating. This is over.
Oh my goodness, Raiders hang on. Bring on the Denver Broncos.
When the Broncos came to the entertainment capital of the world, it was the Raiders who put on a show. The defense forced 5 turnovers, while the running game rolled up more than 200 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Jackpot, baby. It was all Vegas today, and they moved to 6-3.
They're starting to come together, piece some things together.
Historically, some of the players who have shown the brightest have worn the silver and black. Men that have added to the Raiders' legacy through the years. In 2020, one of the NFL's best players left his mark on the Raiders' annals.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where you take your reign, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you in the game.
I'm bad at everything. I can't dance. I ain't got none of that.
Hey,
let me just run off.
Spin it.
I can't even spin it.
He may not be able to dance or spin, but Darren Waller knows a thing or two about playing tight end.
Quick pass to the left, got a touchdown. Waller.
Let's go.
Waller had one of the greatest individual seasons in Raiders history. In 2020, he broke Hall of Famer Tim Brown's team record for receptions in a season with 107 catches. Waller was selected to his first Pro Bowl after posting 1,196 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns, both career highs.
Hey, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Game, dog.
Appreciate you.
In a season of greatness, Waller was at his best in the Big Apple.
What a day Waller has had. Darren Waller has 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, mercy.
For most of the game, the defense manhandled New York, forcing turnovers on 3 straight series, including 2 strip sacks by Clelin Ferrell. Las Vegas built a 24-13 lead and seemed to have the game in hand. But New York chipped away, leaving the Raiders trailing late.
Raiders are down 4. You got 13 seconds to go. And they've got it off. Here comes Carr. Steps back. Now he comes up, going to fire again. Left side. Going for Ruggs. Ruggs has got it. Touchdown. Jackpot, baby. Vegas touchdown. Vegas touchdown. 5 seconds on the clock. And the Raiders hit the winning touchdown pass. What an emotional roller coaster. What a way to end the game.
The Raiders fell out of postseason contention with 3 straight losses, 2 in heartbreaking fashion in the final seconds. But Las Vegas had a chance to end its inaugural season in the win column. They first had to overcome a 10-3 first quarter deficit.
Carr takes a snap, deep throw, end zone, grabbed by Edwards, touchdown. Welcome to the end zone, Bryan Edwards. His first touchdown catch as a pro, and it was a big one.
In the fourth quarter, the Raiders twice fell behind by 7, and twice tied the game, thanks to a pair of Josh Jacobs touchdowns.
Jacobs sprints left side. Jackpot, baby! Raiders touchdown with 24 seconds to go. And now they're going for 2. They're going to go for the W. Here we go. Down 31-30. Gruden is rolling the dice. Come on, baby. This is Las Vegas. Let's get it done now. Carr looks left. Fire. Got it. Waller. Jackpot, baby. It's 8-8 for your Las Vegas Raiders. What a whale of a way to end the season.
A new day has dawned for the Raiders as they enter their second season in Las Vegas. In the city where dreams of fortune and glory can become reality, the Raiders are committed to a singular vision. Their only goal is to add to their championship legacy by delivering the Lombardi Trophy to their new stadium and new home.
All right, folks, welcome back. EA, the Raiders' first season in Las Vegas, definitely one to remember. I have my favorite moment from the 2020 season, but let's get yours first.
That Kansas City win.
Yeah.
I mean, going down to KC, beating them up, scoring 40 points on those Kansas City Chiefs who were Super Bowl champs. And you saw how the Raiders just dominated up front. They just dictated the tempo. You love the running game. Derek Carr played spectacular football. That was my favorite. October game in Kansas City, beating them up at their home building.
In their home,
That's
right? Week 5, that was a lot of fun to watch,
Yeah.
to be able to beat Kansas City in Kansas City at Arrowhead. For me, it was week 2 against the Saints. It was our home opener.
There it was.
Allegiant Stadium weren't able to have fans quite yet.
Yeah.
But for people that
We
were
had front
watching
row seats.
in attendance, it was really cool to be able to beat Sean Payton and the Saints week 2 for sure. So those were our favorite memories from 2020. But coming up next for you folks at home, a look ahead to the 2021 season. We're talking Gus Bradley. We're talking that new look defense. So much for you folks at home on the other side of the break. Stick around.
This program has been presented by Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders.
All right, welcome back, Raider Nation. One of my personal favorite additions during the offseason was adding defensive coordinator Gus Bradley to the team. He comes over, of course, from the Chargers. So he's familiar with the division, someone you want to be familiar with the AFC West. He wanted to make the defense more physical, yet he wanted to simplify it for the younger guys. EA, we were at Rams scrimmage together.
Yes,
we saw
were.
them practice. When you take a look at the defense, do you see a different energy with Mr. Bradley now in the mix?
From the first meeting that he had with the defensive unit, you could see the energy there, the passion to teach. And that's one thing that continued to echo throughout anyone who was around Gus is he's a teacher. He's going to really give you opportunities to be successful because he understands a situation. Situational football, and we talked about a lot of that last year, is the most important thing when you're talking about defense. Understanding your responsibility in the situation. If it's 3rd and long, if it's a 4th down play, he's going to have these guys dialed in, and it's a matter of making sure your scheme fits the talent. He's had great success in the National Football League. Him and John have a great relationship, but more than that, I think the experience of being a teacher and developing, those are all the things that make a coordinator great. Yeah. And he has those things, and now he has a group of guys who are willing to buy in. He has someone who's really been in his system in each room, the linebacker room, D-line room, and defensive back room. That's very important because when you start teaching, and sometimes a coach can get so excited, he shouts out a couple things and says, let's go. And then it's up to those veterans in those rooms to be able to say, here's what he means, here's what he meant, we need to do it this way and do it that way. I'm very excited about Gus Bradley this year and what he's gonna bring to this Raiders defense.
Well, and that was the thing. We do have a lot of younger guys. That situational football was somewhat of an issue last year, especially in the secondary. So it's not just us who are happy to have Gus in silver and black this year. His players are as well. Take a look.
He's a ball of energy at all times, and that's what you want in a coach. He's a big positive influence in this building, and I'm looking forward to playing under him.
You can definitely feel a difference, and the more you guys are around Coach Bradley, you'll hear him, and it's literally every play. He's on someone about something, whether it's their step or how they fit on a tackle. It's just the detail is unbelievable. It's like Gruden. The amount of detail that we go into, the same thing that he's doing. It's impressive.
One thing I love about Gus is I seen him when things were going good, and I seen him when things were going bad. And he was a head coach in 2016 when I was a rookie. And his character is tremendous because he's the same person. If it's good or bad, if it's bad, he's going to take the blame for it. If he's good, he's going to give the defense the credit for it. So that's rare that you find a person like that.
And we brought in some veterans here, some free agent additions, some defensive help. How about Yannick Ngakoue, perhaps the biggest free agent available this offseason, and the Raiders prioritized the defense and some guys that were familiar with Gus Bradley. Gus Bradley's familiar with those guys.
You got to be aggressive, Erin, if you want to win in this league and basically in every league. You got to be aggressive. I thought Ngakoue was a tremendous get for this Raiders football team. Not only is he going to get his own, but he's going to open things up for a guy, Max Crosby, on the other side, and Casey Hayward. How can you not love Casey Hayward? He's a smooth guy. Just does so many great things in the defensive backfield, inside and outside of the classroom. He's going to be able to provide that great leadership along with his outstanding play. And then McCoy, just alone on his dress alone. Just to be able to see him come on game day with his great uniform and great attitude, love to see that.
All the things you want to see heading into week 1. Well, coming up next for us, we recap the NFL draft and our first round pick, Alex Leatherwood. Plus, we're taking a look at some mid-rounders making a splash already. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Love the foundation type players, captains, guys that love to play ball. Love the versatility that you're talking about. The guy, Nate Hobbs today. People don't know much about Nate Hobbs. One of the most tough and physical corners in the entire draft. Why do we like him? Can play inside, can play outside, play special teams. He'll come in and compete his tail off.
Coach Gruden and Mike Mank both wanted young and athletic on the team, and that they got, picking up arguably the best run blocker in the draft. I know EA loves our second-round pick in Trayvon Merrick. Bradley describing Merrick as having a pro mentality, not too high, not too low, very consistent. That's what you want. But get this, guys. After putting together an outstanding preseason, a lot of buzz about our 5th-round pick in Nate Hobbs. You heard Mayock talking about it right there. Pro Football Focus posting their highest graded non-first round rookies. Who is on top of that list?
That's right.
Mr. Hobbs himself, the only one with a grade in the 90s to swing and hit such a home run on a 5th-round pick like that. How impressive is that?
Very impressive and amazing. If you look at that board, maybe have 3 starters from that rookie class who are showing up on Monday Night Football. And Nate Hobbs coming off the blitz, off the corner. We talk about his great versatility, plays inside, plays outside, making big-time plays, closing to the ball. You see all these plays he's made in preseason has really stamped it. Look at that. The ability to be able to diagnose and read the receiver screen and make that great play. And then the big-time play that basically sealed it for him. The interception against the Rams. What you saw there was him being able to understand the route combination and then have the catch-up speed and then the ball skills to go up and pick it off. That 5th-round pick from Illinois is definitely a guy who's going to be showing up big time for the Raiders on Monday night. So again, Nate Hobbs, congratulations, young man.
I know.
He's made tremendous plays for this team.
Huge.
And yeah, you got to say, playing, versatility, his energy, and how he loves to play the game of football has really showed up in the preseason.
Yeah, he had an interception, 2 pass breakups, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a sack, and a QB hit. I mean, that is impressive for a day 3 pick, and it just goes to show that you can find gold in those mid-rounds for the draft.
Yeah,
all right?
you really can. Yeah,
so that's a swing and a homer for the Raiders so far. How about our projected offensive line? A notable rookie you're going to be seeing blocking up front for Derek Carr is first-rounder Alex Leatherwood. Of course, as you take a look at the Raiders' projected starting offensive line, this guy, 312 pounds, 6'5". It was a priority for Gruden and Mayock to go younger, and of course, that's what they did. In fact, the oldest guy on the line is the 14-year vet, Richie Incognito. The offensive line looking, of course, to protect Mr. Derek Carr. How do you feel about them getting arguably the best run blocker in the draft in Mr. Alex Leatherwood?
Well, again, I think he's going to play fantastic for this team because he has a coach who understands the importance of running the football. And, of course, his position coach, one of the best in the game. We talked about him so much and how he's able to interchange guys from last year. I think Leatherwood really showed that he can change and be adaptive from preseason game 1 to preseason game 2, from series to series, which is very important. I thought his first series, you know, when you ran the football, he was right there amongst the rest of those Raider guys really getting after it. And you know that this offense is built on running the football.
Absolutely.
You know, and everything comes off of that. His pass protection early on, he was a little bit collegey, where you want to stick your arms out and give that defensive end or that rushing player an opportunity to grasp at the arm. So later on in the series, you saw him kind of keep those arms tucked and be able to extend and explode at that point where the defensive lineman was trying to make his move. So again, a guy who's played a lot of football. Really important for the Raiders, coming from a really great program in Alabama.
High level.
Yeah, so you've won the Outland Trophy. You've been a 2-time SEC player at the offensive line spot. So all the things point very positive for this young man having a lot of success, along with Colton Miller, who I just love, outstanding at the left tackle. And then Andre James has performed also at center. So you say he's a new center, but he's always been that guy that really been taking those snaps in practice for Derek Carr. So again, I think this football team right now, offensive line-wise, is right where it needs to be, along with Tom Cable coaching them up. We're going to be right in the right spot on Monday night.
And that was a priority for Tom Cable, too. Last year, we saw him. He was the MVP in a way for our offense.
Yeah.
And he's got some power makers for sure this season. All right, protecting our big 3 is a priority for our offensive line. Coming up next, we're talking Derek Carr, Darren Waller, and Mr. Josh Jacobs with a preview that is next.
This program has been presented by Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation. And by Karma Automotive, official luxury EV vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Starting with our Monday night football game on September 13th, all Raider home game attendees age 12 and over must provide proof of vaccination. The goal, of course, to create a consistent and safe atmosphere where fans can enjoy the game day experience that they love and remember. The Raiders have partnered with Clear to make it safe and easy for attendees to provide proof of vaccination for all home games at Allegiant Stadium. Make sure, of course, to complete your Clear Health Health Pass by downloading the app today. Very important, guys. Of course, for any questions, check out Raiders.com for more information. All right, folks, Derek Carr entering his 8th season with the Raiders, coming off his best year with Coach Gruden. A fine wine. I feel like Carr gets better with age. He had over 4,000 passing yards, 27 touchdowns to only 9 interceptions. Of course, a pretty impressive season last year. Mastering a John Gruden offense, EA, no easy feat.
Yep.
What do you want more from Derek Carr? Can we ask for more from him?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
See, and again, I think maybe 7, 8 years ago, when you said 8 years in the league, you're thinking, man, he's old. He's still so young. 8 years is nothing anymore. And again, he has done so much in this offense already. And again, he has Waller and has Josh and has that line, but it all starts with DC and Derek Carr. And again, I think he's having a terrific career so far. Really the guy who turns the lights on for this organization. Yep. Outside the pocket, he continues to get better, and that's where we need to see a little bit more development, creativity when the play breaks down, because he has so much trust in his coordinator and his play at the line of scrimmage, can check to kind of any play. So he's that kind of guy who's going to be able to have so much confidence in that play to work. He's going to be in that pocket, and it's going to work, it's going to work. But he needs to be a little more creative outside the pocket, using his legs like we've seen several times. And he's going to make those tremendous plays outside the pocket, making big-time plays with the rest of the crew.
Well, how about his favorite target, this guy? I cannot wait. Tight end Darren Waller. Here are his numbers from last season. Of course, he scored a season high of 9 touchdowns, all right? 107 receptions. That is a single season record. I asked the same question because it's a hard question for me to even think about, but can Darren Waller improve from last year?
Yes,
can
he can.
Possibly improve?
Yes, he can improve. This young guy is doing with all the measurables, you know, the size, the speed, 6'5", over 250 pounds. Most tight ends who move like he does are a lot smaller. And again, he still hasn't got to the point where route rise, he's crafty. He's really attacking leverages and stuff. He's just basically saying, I'm faster, I'm bigger, than you, and I'm going to beat you no matter what. You see guys hanging on him at times, trying to pull him down. He's still making those great catches. His catch radius is amazing. He makes those catches when his arms are out, snatching it out. This guy, Erin, listen to me. This guy has Pro Bowl potential for the next 5 or 6 years, and that's going to mean this guy could be wearing a gold jacket at the end of his career. That's Darren Waller to me.
I could see that happen. And you know what? The double coverage could potentially give some opportunities to second-year guys. So
exactly.
He makes plays even when he's not making plays, let's be honest. All right, let's move on to our Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. JJ surpassing 1,000 yards rushing yet again for the 2nd straight season. And now we've got an extra game on the calendar. We bring in Kenyon Drake to lighten the load. A lot of people saying Drake maybe will eat into Jacobs' work, but this might be a good thing to keep 28 fresh. How do you look at this whole situation with JJ?
And that's what it is. 4th quarter, is our guy fresh or not? And if you have Kenyon Drake running the rock a little bit, yes, he's going to be fresh. And then outside of the backfield, Josh needs to continue to develop that passing, receiving game that we all know he has. Just so shifty, so smooth when he runs, has that great knack of making guys miss. Reminds me a lot of Emmitt Smith for the Dallas Cowboys back in the day. So JJ is on his way.
Hey, JJ is on his way.
See how I rolled that in there?
On our way. Coming up next for you guys at home, we're talking division matchups. A preview about one of the most stacked divisions in the NFL looks like. We got the AFC West outlook for you after the break.
This will be the first time that you, this team, and team owner Mark Davis will all be here as one together.
Please welcome to the field your Las Vegas Raiders! Please welcome Dr. Miriam Adelson. She's here to light the torch in memory of Al Davis.
This is more spectacular than I even imagined.
I'm very excited to be here. Opening up of the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium here, Allegiant Stadium, a beautiful, beautiful building.
to see the world coming back together and to be in this stadium with these fans again, it just warms my heart. I thank them all for coming out, and we are really, really excited about playing in front of them for the rest of this year.
The time has run out, and the Raiders have won their first game in front of fans at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
Wow. That is so cool. Davis, Mr. Mark Davis, of course, the owner, out of solidarity, did not attend a single game last year, even though he could.
Right.
Because if the fans couldn't experience the game day experience, he wouldn't, right? And so you got to be there.
Yeah.
And that was just such a memorable moment. I wasn't there, but you were there. Of course,
I was there for the both of us.
You were there for the both of us. And
it
what
was
it
awesome,
like?
from the ribbon cutting ceremony to Santana. Mr. Davis did an incredible job setting this all up, and then the fan base just came out and supported. I'm telling you, I tried to sneak in the locker room and put a jersey on, but Amik was like, "Nah, you can't wear 21. I'm 21." So I had to get my butt back upstairs, but it was incredible, just the fan support, and it was really a kind of thank you to all the fans, the Raider Nation, that this is your building, and they showed up for a preseason game. It was incredible. Still got chill bumps.
Dude, you still got the chill bumps.
Yep.
I'm excited for fans this season. I cannot wait. All right, well, without further ado, why don't we take a look at our division opponents and see how they stack up against the Silver and Black. Let's start with Denver, okay? They named their starting quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. They added him in free agency. He won the job over Drew Lock. They've got a solid defense. We play them in week 6. E, give it to me.
I think we beat Teddy Bridgewater before last year, so we got to kind of have the book on him. We beat Denver. So again, I think really this is about controlling that really talented defense. Denver does an outstanding job of getting after the quarterback. Our offensive line is going to be tested. They're up for the challenge. And then offensively, we need to continue to push the metal, make some big-time plays with our outside guys, Henry Ruggs and Edwards. We'll be okay with the Denver Broncos, but that defense is elite. I think we have to make sure we control the tempo in that game.
Well, week 4, the Raiders see the Chargers for the first time, year 2 for QB Justin Herbert. What is in store for us? Now we've got more tape on him.
Yes.
We've got a second year in the NFL. What does this mean
and
for
sometimes
us?
more tape on a guy is not good, because you continue to see how good he is. This seems like to be the media darlings of television, the Chargers. But I'm still questioning. They have a new head coach. They have different personnel defensively right now. Second-year quarterback who is tremendous, but I just don't see them being able to continue to push the envelope offensively. I understand they have outstanding receivers, but it's all about running the football against the Las Vegas Raiders, and I'm not sure they have enough with Eckler to be able to run the football effectively against us. So again, I think the Raiders are heads and heels above the Chargers right now.
Are they heads and heels over the Chiefs? Last but not least, of course, we need to talk Kansas City. We see them for the first time, not until week 10. Kansas City, of course, making it a priority to overhaul that offensive line after watching Pat Mahomes run for his life in the Super Bowl. This is always a tough one. It's a tough matchup every time we see the Chiefs. It doesn't matter.
One of the best teams in the National Football League, right? And if you're not the top dog in your division, what you have to do is find ways to compete against those guys. So all of these players that have been drafted or come on as free agents for the Raiders here, it's always about how can they affect the Kansas City Chiefs? How can we get after Patrick Mahomes, quarterback? So we bring in Ngakoue. How can we make sure that post is taken care of against the fast receiver core? That's why you get Trayvon. So again, it's all about building your team to compete against this Kansas City Chiefs football team.
And we did it last year. We're going to do it again. That is a wrap for us here, Raider Nation. Only one more week until the season opener. EA, I'm so excited. You folks at home, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week as we get set to play the Baltimore Ravens. Monday Night Football. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.